gotten along for so long.
And
so listen,
were.
you've had the same hairdo for 20 years, and you're basing it on my look?
Where does that come from?
I mean, you're basing it on my look?
Celebrity life is fascinating. It's how the other half live, after all. Especially when that life is full of twists and turns, public drama, and scandal. Whole television empires have grown from people's desires to know more. Perhaps one of the most famous examples are the Real Housewives franchise. The ladies of this series of shows have shared their lives with us for 15 years.
Seems pretty sturdy, though.
No,
that's probably not a good idea.
No, it was
I'll get a
like
nail.
only in like a millimeter.
You know, my life now is...
Today, we want to take a look back at one notable housewife in particular, Brandi Glanville, where she's been and where she has left to go. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel for all the latest, fun video content. Brandi Glanville is actually a native Californian, growing up in Sacramento. Born on November 16, 1972, Brandi is a middle child with an older sister and younger brother. Brandi is still extremely close with her family. From an outside point of view, Brandi seemed to grow up in a normal, middle-class, hard-working family. Her mother was a housekeeper and her father worked multiple jobs to care for the family. Of course, there's a small twist in the story already. Brandi admitted on Celebrity Big Brother that her father used to grow and sell marijuana for supplemental income, even having his kids help sell it. Apparently, Brandi isn't the only opportunist in the family, as she went on to say her siblings would sometimes even blackmail their dad in order to get some more money. Her parents worked hard to provide the best education they could for their kids, and Brandi has made quite the name for herself over the years. The investment they made seems to have worked. Brandi started her professional life at the age of 16, when she was discovered by a modeling recruiter at the mall. She showed up for an open call in San Francisco, and her modeling career began when she signed with the Elite Model Management Agency. She ended up moving to Paris, but has worked all over the world. She has traveled from Europe to Los Angeles to New York. She appeared in magazines like Cosmopolitan and Glamour. She soon started to walk on Paris runway shows. Brandi walked for some highly recognizable designers over her 17 years as a model, from Armani, Valentino, Chanel, and even Versace. In December 2012, she launched her own clothing line called Brand B, which was sold exclusively on Amazon. As her modeling life was winding down, Brandi's personal life was beginning to grow. In 2001, Brandi married actor Eddie Cibrian. The two have two sons, Mason and Jake. Their 8-year marriage ended in scandal when the married LeAnn Rimes and Eddie indulged in an affair after filming a movie together. They were found out and the fireworks in the media went off. You couldn't turn on any entertainment news without hearing about the drama attached to the event. Brandi has since gone on to talk quite frankly about the affair and the fallout that went with it. Of course, she felt hurt and betrayed for a long time, but a decade has healed much of this wound, and the three of them now have a better working relationship for the sake of their shared children. They even all spent Easter together this year. Brandi's attitude is one of gratefulness, as she has come to realize that some things happen for a reason. Without the affair, she might not have written her book, 2013's New York Times bestseller, Drinking and Tweeting and Other Brandi Blunders, or have been able to join the Real Housewives franchise. Speaking of the Real Housewives, Brandi has made herself quite the household name off her time on the series, starting in 2011 as a friend of the Housewives, and has revealed to radio host Howard Stern that she only made $18,000 as the part-time cast member during her first season on the show. The following year, she and Yolanda Hadid joined the cast of Housewives for its third season. She was dismissed from the series after its fifth season in 2015, before returning back as a friend of in the show's 6th, 9th, and 10th seasons. Her time on the show has been full of drama and twisted storylines. She has notoriously feuded with both Kyle and Kim Richards, both of whom she still has a strained relationship with. In the latest season, Brandi really stirred the pot with an alleged affair with the biggest name on the show, Denise Richards. Brandi claims the two of them indulged in some off-screen playtime that Denise passionately denies. Many assume because she's married and doesn't need the drama. Unfortunately for Brandi, she has not been asked back to the show for its upcoming season, and this is leaving her quite upset. She feels that she gave a lot to the show and its ratings and deserves more screen time. It's not just the affair that made Brandi a lightning rod. Her brutal honesty and controversial, some say racist, statements have made headlines that the show apparently does not approve of. Brandi has kept busy over the years, making small appearances as an actor with guest spots on the CW and Sci-Fi networks. We may be able to thank Bravo for her reality TV career, obviously, but Glanville has made several appearances on other reality series, including Celebrity Apprentice, Famously Single, My Kitchen Rules, Celebrity Big Brother, both in the United States and the UK editions, The Marriage Boot Camp Reality Stars Family Edition. It looks as though she can't get away from the reality movement. Beyond the small screen, Brandi works her podcast, Brandi Glanville Unfiltered, where she indulges her audience in her latest personal life drama, her feelings on pop culture, and interviews guests for their perspectives. She has also written her second book with Leslie Bruce, Drinking and Dating. P.S. Social media is ruining romance. Was published on February 11th, 2014. The book focuses on her relationships and dating life as a single mother. She is also quite the Instagram influencer with a variety of skincare brands, beauty subscription boxes, Teamy Blend teas, and single swag subscription box endorsements. Following in the other housewives' wine-loving footsteps, Brandi paired up to produce a Sonoma County Chardonnay titled Unfiltered Blonde that launched in partnership with Rippy Wine Company in April 2015. The wine received a bronze medal in the Celebrity Wine Division at the 2015 Los Angeles International Wine Awards and was rated 90 points by Wine Enthusiast magazine. Watch out, Bethany. Brandi is not all about herself all of the time. She is actually highly active in the philanthropic community. She has marshaled the Pride Parade in her hometown of Sacramento, organized and participated in multiple charity events for cancer patients and survivors, the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and the Joyful Heart Foundation. So what's next for Brandi? Well, at only 49, the world still has a lot to offer her. We know she would like to replace the recently departed Sharon Osbourne on the daytime show, The Talk. She would also like to be considered to replace Kate Chastain on Bravo's Chat Room. Regardless of whether those ideas pan out, we know that Brandi has her podcast, her brands to sponsor, and her charities to keep her busy in the months to come. Here's for hoping that no matter what she does next, she brings that bombastic approach to life with her and makes some more TV drama for us all to enjoy. So that's it for Brandi Glanville, then and now. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the page so you can know when the next video launches. See you in the next one.